Now we turn to an update on water that erupted in Crane County land last month. The salty water has spread, erupted, and slowed over the last few weeks, with most documentation coming from drone photos taken amid a no-fly zone.
Today, CBS 7's Hannah Brock spoke with the rancher affected by the leak. She brings us an exclusive closer look. Hannah?
Well, when the flow first started in early December, Bill White was unsure if it would ever stop. That left him looking for answers about his land and what the leak meant for the surface and freshwater aquifers underneath it. Since the leak started in early December, Bill White has found the best way to get updates is to drive there himself.
You can see how discolored the ground is here. That was underwater, and now it's dried up. So hopefully that means they got the flow stopped.
The fourth-generation West Texas rancher has struggled to get answers from the Railroad Commission, who is addressing the flow and regulates oil and gas. The ups and downs of the flow have been documented via drone by a vocal critic of the Railroad Commission, Sarah Stogner. The RRC requested a no-fly zone over the flow soon after her first photos, which has been extended until June, though Stogner has openly addressed that she is defying it.
The reason I wanted to do this story is because I don't think something like this should happen and nobody knows that this is going on.
Just 2 years ago, White watched brine water shoot over 100 feet in the air on his neighbor's ranch.
And then 2 years later, I have what appears to be a similar situation on my land, and it doesn't seem like we know any more about what's causing that than we did 2 years ago.
Some have noted leaks have increased since fracking and saltwater disposal increased in the region. It's an ongoing conundrum to determine where the pressure and water is coming from. The thick salt has killed about 30 acres of vegetation, but White says that's just one concern.
The water thing is a bigger damage. You know, if it's getting into groundwater, then that damages a lot more than just the 30 acres.
That could make owning cattle impossible and point to a bigger issue, ruined water in the area altogether. This afternoon, the Houston Chronicle reported test results showing high levels of salt and benzene, a carcinogen. The RRC denies there are any hydrocarbons in the water flow and have no reports of aquifer contamination. The water flow has stopped, but going forward, White says a solution must be found.
If it's something man-made, we need to quit doing that. If it's a natural occurring thing, then we need to figure out how best to manage that. But we need to figure out what's going on, you know.
The RRC will continue to work on plugging procedures. The no-fly zone will lift once that's complete. Here at CBS 7, we will continue to bring you updates on this story. For CBS 7 First Alert News, I'm Hannah Brock.